what can I say? Let you down, let myself down, let you down, let everyone down. Like a drawing pin in a balloon factory, and let you all down. Boom, boom. There we go, just building up my part for a bit of a comedy moment there. Tumbleweed. It's 5:45. Apologies, folks. I did say at noon I'd let you know what time it was going to be. The day has just done that runaway thing. So I was sneaky at the side of my call to go, oh my goodness, I need to tell them that I'm going to be there. Here I am. It's 4:45. It's Tuesday. I've also had a quick look at where Kels got you to yesterday. And I'm likely to be on the 4 p.m. again tomorrow, I think. So I think I'm going to get on with it, because it was a bit late, wasn't it, the message I got? You probably think I wasn't coming, but here I am. So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, Bex Townley, later life training. 4 p.m. movement snack at 4:45. Miss P, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm really, really sorry I'm late. It's Tuesdays, 4 p.m. sway, delayed service, ready, steady, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 9, 4, off we go. I am in, who else is that coming in? All right, Muddy, I'm sorry I'm late, folks. I'm sorry. I'm in my socks. Not suggesting that you are all comfortable in socks. Wear the right footwear for your... oh crikey, you all come rolling in. I need to come and say hello now. Who's in? Maddie's in, Chris is in. Bob, I'll answer that question. I was on call, Chris, and I said to Bob today, I can't come and pick you up, Bob. I'm going to send my driver. He'll be in a grey Hyundai. I've told him to leave the Bentley at home. So yeah, Dad went to pick up Bob. I haven't seen Bob yet. He's dropped him at the Premier Inn, which is just at the top of the road. So after this, I'll go get him, and then we're coming back here. Mum's made a curry. So that's what's happening tonight. And Bob and I are heading off early tomorrow to get to Southampton. That's the plan. Should get on with a sway and stretch. Here we go. Bit of Cert Boost to start. I'm in socks. You might not be. Wear the right footwear for you. Into more active upright positions. Keep your feet hip width apart. This will help with balance. You might want to use some support. That might give you the confidence to move more freely. You might prefer to have the support in front of you. The aim here is to give you more confidence, to get a more rhythmical, steady Cert Boost activity. And as I'm doing here, you may even want to practice your step turning up, step turn, step turn, step turn, maintaining gap between feet. This is where you're going to get even better balance and stand positions. So adding in the arms as and when you're ready. Keep it all on the low gas. Upright postures, movement from the shoulder, including the backward range. Or you might prefer just to go top end only. We're just trying to create a flurry of blood flow, a circulation boost, lightly lifting the heart rate, not out of breath, not breathless. Couple more minutes on that if you'd like. Probably 30 seconds to a minute while I just put in the seated options. Into active sits as always. Hip walk forward as always. Both of these things will get you in an even better position for ease of stand, if indeed that's important to you. Here's your lower limb Cert Boost march. Bring the feet back a bit, and then that enables even better range of motion to get around your ankles. There, look. Or you might be top end only, singles, doubles. A rhythmical, steady pace for you. Keep it controlled, so have the bend at the elbow. This is significant. It's a forward and a back. It's not a long flailing arm. So take control of your arms. You'll get more range of motion and more control with that bend at the elbow, and you'll get more movement around the shoulder and the shoulder blades, and you might want to bring it all together. If you start to feel you have a slump and a slink in the middle, hands on the chair for support or the seat for support. and then that can really help stabilize the hips so you can build that up over time. It doesn't get bigger, the knees don't get higher, everything stays on the go low. That's it, that's your flurry of circulation boosting in sit or stand. I think I can see Odile arrived, I think. Good afternoon, folks. I'm sorry I'm late. It's day 2 of Sway. Yesterday, Kels offered you this. I've just had a look. Just before you go into Sway, I'm in socks, might not be right for you. Just check that you've got your reactive steps on. We're not aiming for a wobble here in these Sway routines, but because you're shifting weight and moving slowly, you're likely to get more of a wobble than you ordinarily do. All this is positive, this is what we want. Put in some extra steps as and when you need them. Here's your standing option. This is where Kaus got you to yesterday. There was a flowy arm, up and down, and if you have just a glance at my foot here, we had a heel raise, and with that, obviously you get a weight shift onto one leg, and then there's the other one. Now you're in quite a narrow base of support here, so it doesn't take much to shift the weight. This is where you're looking to grade the balance challenge. If you feel too unsteady, try it with a single arm and use some external support. It might be that that's your initial progression. It could be, of course, that you're here to the front. So use these external supports, fingertips on tables, can help build confidence. Any movement that requires a weight shift from one leg to the other is going to require all your balance mechanisms going on there. That's where Kaus left you yesterday. And the slower you move, the slower that weight transfer, actually, the greater the challenge. In a sit position, you're not going to get a balance challenge in the same way because you're sat on your buttocks, but we can certainly replicate those movements and improve seated positions and movement. So bring the feet back a fraction. There's your floaty arm movement. So your controlled movement with the arms, and have some wrist movement there as well with a controlled heel raise. There you go. All right, to add on from that, that's where Kaus took you to yesterday. I'm going to add on a different range of movement of the arms. I'm adding on this bit if you'd like to have a go. First bit is this. Sorry, a bit of an upward squeeze in my shoulder bladage there. Float arm, heel raise. Heel back that to base. I'm going to do the hip crossover. We've done this before, wavy arm thing. Open out, open out, open out, turn the hands, press away, come down, and then there is your other one, there, heel down, crossover, slide, elbows wide, change, and now push, 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 and float down, other side. Press away. Extra shoulder blade squeeze there. Now we can start the weight transfer. There's the floaty arm up, crossover, open, press away as if you're pushing away walls either side. Off you go again. And each movement flows into the next. They can be small or they can be bigger. There's a smaller range there. And one more example. Here's the bigger range. Gather in. It can be really big if you'd like. Now your seated option on this, the same. You might have differences of adjustments depending on what kind of chair you're in, but here it is in sit, crossover, press, push away, scoot back in. There it is. And just the aim is to move slowly, slowly with control. Each movement moves into the next. Can you feel there are all of these moves are in your day somewhere. Different shoulder ranges, wrist hands, trunk, supporting parts, moving parts. We just package it all up differently so that you can make the most of movement itself. End of sequence. Okay, that's your sway section. Moving into stretchier positions, sit or stand. Here's your chest stretch. Hands in pockets, have a squeeze, 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 and release. You may feel comfortable to hold that position for a bit longer. You may feel the need to move in and out of that, maybe with a few repeats. Slowly in, slowly out. There's the stretch position. If your shoulders aren't comfortable, just go for the shoulder blade squeeze, opening the chest. I say opening the chest, you're stretching the muscles of the chest there, squeezing the shoulder blades together. This is going to help with more upright postures. Breathe in, balance, all benefit from more open and extended postures, because flexing and bending forwards shifts the position of the hips, brings the head forward, and that in turn will have an impact on your balance position. Back of arm stretch. Sit or stand, you choose. Upright position to start as always. Put in some checks on your shoulder movement here. Hand to the side of the head, back of the head. And bit of clutterage going on in the kitchen there, sorry. Get that move in there, so just feel where your shoulder is comfortable, and then go for the pause. So this is the stretchy position. Into position, I've got my hands reaching down like just between me shoulder blades. The stretch will be here on the back of the arm. I'll give you a back view, I think, here today. Turning around here, so there it is, there's the stretch. Reach, 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 slowly in, slowly out. Same on the other side. Get your balance down the bottom end, go for the elbow rise, feel the stretch on the back of the arm. It's exactly the same in a seated position. You could even have a rest on it, providing it's fixed and firm and not going anywhere. This could give you some balance as well there, and then that gives you support around your hips, but you could then still have two arms free to do all the supporting parts here. And it might be that this other arm really does assist with supporting the arm on the way down. So slowly in, slowly out. The aim is to move into slightly bigger ranges of movement to what the day has already asked of you. So that's the back of the arm stretch there, and goes without saying it's going to help with ease of movement to get your hands, for example, to the back of your head. The size of the trunk. I'm kneeling because I'm kind of cutting my head off a bit over there. I haven't really set up the best camera position today. Here's the trunk stretch then. Balance slightly wider. Elbow raise as you've just done. Then go for the reach, 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 and then add a bit of a bend at the end. Here, if you prefer. There, there, and there. So reach upwards. Think vertical as for as long as you can. Vertical as there's the reach, and the bend comes last minute. Goes without saying, this is going to help with reaching activity. It's going to build the range of motion. You're stretching the side of your torso really. It's the same here in sit. Could be there, could be there, could be there. If your arm isn't happy or isn't comfortable in that high position, don't put it there. You could take it lower. It could be here, and then you could take the bend. Other options is to take a long way out, have a reach away, stretch, stretch, stretch. Maybe here, have an upward reach, and then slowly down. So linking the hands lightly together might give you more control, might even support one of the arms if it needs it, and then slowly down. If you don't want any arms in that at all, in an upright sit position, and then just have a lift out here, you'll still feel that feeling of stretch even without extending the arms. Got something going on in my eyeball today. So those are your 3 main stretches of the top of the body. Your chest stretch, slowly in and slowly out. The back of arms stretch, slowly in and slowly out. And then the upper reach, slowly in and slowly out. Which leaves 2 leg ones if you'd like them. Back of thigh and then back of the lower leg and the calf. Require active sit, away from slump. So if you feel a bit slinky in the middle, tilt, tilt, tilt. Increase the distance here between the hip and your ribs. There's the leg, there's me leg. Relax foot position. Relax foot position with a bit of a bend in the knee for comfort. And then hinge the trunk in one piece. So we're not bending in the middle. The head and the chest stay up, up, up. There's the feeling of stretch on the back of the legs there. Slow, slow, slowly in and slowly out. I'm at the table here, so you might feel, if you're in this kind of position, you might want to use the table there as support. Ease down, ease down, ease down. The more you hinge, the greater that feeling of stretch. So feeling the tension on the back of the thighs. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Slowly in and slow, slow, slow. It's really significant to move slowly in and slowly out. So you control into that feeling of stretch and also come out of it slowly. That's advisable. No sudden movements when it comes to flexibility and stretching. So there's your back of thighs. Different thing to move now to get the stretch at the back of the lower leg. So a different place to feel the flexibility at work. A control, the leg is out, but if it feels uncomfortable, just to relax that long leg in that position there. Just put a slight bend in the knee, just to take control of that knee bend. And now the foot, can you see my foot here? There's the stretch. When I flex the foot back towards me, the stretch is now the back of the calf there. There's the stretch on, there's the stretch off. There's the stretch on and off. So your shin muscles are doing the work to flex the feet back towards you, and you're stretching, you're lengthening all the muscles of the back of the lower leg, all the muscles of the calf. Same on the other side. So significant, this one. So the ankle mobility that we do in the 8 AM requires muscles to be flexible and long. So mobility, moving, and flexibility, stretching work hand in hand to further improve range of motion. So there's your calf stretch. And as you all know, if you've been with us for 3.5 years, you might want to do that one in standing. That could mean standing side on to the support. The leg farthest from the support is the backward step. Place the foot and then squeeze the heel down, and as you stand more upright, you'll feel extra stretch in the front of the hip. There. So you get 2 in 1, you get a bog off. You buy one, get one free, or get one and get another one free, as it is in movement snack language. Press off and down. Can you see that when you take the step back, your legs are still hip width apart? Look. Don't be tempted to sneak it behind. That will increase the balance challenge. You could also do it with hands in front. That might work, depends what kind of space you're in. Sideways on better promotes to keep the posture upright and keep the support in the better place. In the front, there's a tendency to kind of flex down a bit. I'm not saying everyone does that, but if you are here, check the space there. Do keep upright. Don't be tempted to have a flex forward. There you go. And the heel comes off, and the heel goes down. So you might want to slowly move in and out. There the stretch will disappear, but you'll feel the calf muscles working, and then there the stretch will return back again. There you go. That's your 4 PM. 4 PM done, Mum.
4 PM at 5.
It's right, it's 4 PM at
Yeah.
actually 10 past 5.
That's it. Anytime, any day.
Clarity. Right. What's going on? Why? What's going on, Super G? You haven't seen me. What's going on? New names I can see. Good afternoon. New names on my screen. Thank you, Muddy. Thank you, everyone. Apologies for the lateness of today's delayed movement snacking service. What's happening tomorrow? I don't know yet. I need to speak with Cows to see what's going on. She's in Ireland. I think she's okay for the 8th. I'm with Bob tomorrow. We'll work out a plan. We'll hatch a plan and I'll let you know. Bye for now.